Hi there. In today's corporate world, it's very easy to look cool, to look busy, look like you're living the dream. But here's the truth, a lot of what you're doing might just be fashion and not your passion. And the careers that are built on fashion and trends will not last long unless until you're in the fashion industry. So let's try to understand these two in detail so that you can save years of frustration for yourself. Welcome to the PEP Talks, where we talk about people, experiences, and places that shape your career. My name is Shashikant, and over years of my corporate and business experience, I have seen a lot of people who follow their passion and their careers soar. And on the other side, I've seen people who follow trends and burn out after some time. So let's dive into details and understand this. Towards the end of the video, I'm also going to give you some tips to identify your passion and differentiate it with fashion. So let's start the video. So what is fashion? Since you're starting your career, either you're a fresher or a young professional who has spent about 3-4 years in his career at these early stages. Now, fashion is not just about clothes. Fashion is about anything that is getting attention of other people, which you don't want to miss. It could be a course that somebody is doing it. It could be the success story of somebody's career which they posted online and they are getting a lot of likes and appreciation. They are being a topic in the pantry discussions and you start feeling FOMO, fear of missing out, and you want to join the trend. So you take up a course or you take up a career path which nowhere is of your interest, does not resonate with you, and it doesn't add any value to you. But you start doing it. The danger, after some time, you realize that this is not something that you enjoy doing it, or this is not something that you had in mind. And you start getting depressed, demotivated, and you have wasted a lot of time taking the path which has nothing to do with your career. Does it make sense? Do you think you should be thinking about it? Take some time and think about this seriously. Now let us understand what is passion. Now what is passion? What do you feel excited about doing? What will you do even if it is not mentioned in your JD, irrespective of your JD, irrespective of your KRA, irrespective of if somebody is looking at you or appreciating you for it? You want to do it because you're curious, you're genuinely wanting to do something which gives you happiness. So for instance, if you're a person who loves to do sketches, now if you have pulled a whole day shift and you come back home in the evening and you like something and you want to sketch it, you will not bother whether you're tired, whether you have done a 10-hour shift, whether you're feeling sleepy, you will do it. Because nobody's going to pay for it, nobody's going to appreciate it, but you will still do it. So that is what is passion. Now, let me tell you one interesting story from my career. I had a team member. I had a team which used to take care of customer support for customers worldwide to do financial transactions in our gaming company. Now, we had clear-cut defined SOPs. That means they were supposed to talk certain things, they were supposed to follow certain processes. Now, one day, a customer called one of my team members and he said, I want to make a deposit for the game that is going to start in the next 1 hour, but I'm having a problem with my computer. So the team member asked him, what is the problem? He did all the troubleshooting tips and he realized that there's a fault in the customer's computer or the keyboard connection. So then he asked, sir, did you speak to your hardware provider? And the customer said, yes, but they said it's going to take 24 hours for them to send somebody. Now, the movement here is the differentiator. Any person in place of this team member would have told the customer, sir, please talk to the hardware service provider, let him come and solve the problem, and then I can help you. Because this is out of my scope. I'm not a hardware engineer. But this person was genuinely, passionately wanting to help customers. Not only this customer, every customer used to appreciate interacting with him. Now I'm surprised he went out of the way and did something. He asked the customer, "Sir, is your mouse working?" And the customer said, "Yes, it is working." He said, "Can you go to the window button and click it?" The guy clicked it and he said, "Now go to calculator, search for calculator." So the customer clicked on the calculator. Then he said, "What is the amount of deposit you want to make?" The customer said, $100. Then he said, "Sir, please click on 1, 0 and 0. The customer clicked. Then he said, "Why don't you copy that 100 on the calculator, right click it, copy it, go to the website and paste it in the amount window." This guy did it and he was able to make a deposit. Now this is what is passion. When you're truly passionate about your job, about doing something, you will try to make every effort without bothering about who's watching, whether somebody is going to appreciate you or not, but you want to do it. Now that is what is genuinely passion. And I want you to think, because you're in initial stages of your career, that if you have this kind of drive and if you work like this, I can guarantee you will be successful in whatever you do. Now let us try to understand how fashion gets mistaken for passion. Let's talk about that in detail. Now, how does fashion get mistaken for passion? See, a lot of it is because of the social media, with the rise of Instagram, Facebook Reels, LinkedIn. Everybody wants to post something and everybody wants to get likes. They want to be appreciated. They want to be the person who's following the trend. Okay. Now, this is where the problem starts, that you get excited for something weird, for doing something that is trend, not getting excited for the skill. Okay. You don't think whether this is going to add value to you, whether it's going to help you in your career, whether it is going to add to your skills. You start following the trend. Okay. And when the trend starts fading, or once the likes stop coming in, you start feeling sad and you start feeling bad. Now, this is the danger of following something that you're not enjoying and that is not going to help you in your career, right? And somewhere down the line, this will actually start adding to your frustration. You will start disliking the job. You will start disliking the people because thinking that they have let you down. Okay. The reality is you are not focusing on what is going to build your skills, build your career, and make you a better professional. Now, why does passion win in the long run? Did you think about that? And I want you to take a moment and think about it. When you're passionate about something, you start finding ways of making things work. Okay. You start getting more disciplined. Let's say, for instance, you're passionate about playing basketball. Now you're going to office in the morning. So let's say you have to be in office by 9:30 and you start from your house at 8 o'clock. You reach 9:30, you start working, you come home. By the time you reach home, it is about 6:37, 7:38. What do you do in ordinary terms? You stop pursuing your passion. Why? The reason is simple. It's an excuse that no, I don't have time for it. But if you're truly passionate about it, you will try to see how you can find a playground or a club near your office, near your residence, where either before going to office, you play for some time, or after coming from office, you play. Okay. I have had a lot of colleagues who used to get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, go for playing badminton because they loved playing badminton. And they would go play for 1 hour, come back home, have bath, get ready, and then be in office in time every day. And whenever on weekends they had an opportunity, they would want to go and again play with their friends. Now, this is just a sport. I'm giving an example. But if you're passionate about a sport, that itself is a passion. And it helps you. Now, when you're doing something you enjoy and you feel good about it, then it also starts reflecting in your work. Okay. Now, because you have to go and play badminton in the morning, you started getting up early, you started managing your time well, and you ensured that you're reaching office in time. And then you go back from office in time, which means you will have to ensure that all your work for the day is completed in time. And then when you go and play, and next day when you come back, you're refreshed, you're feeling good, You come back with a lot of positive energy, right? So think about this. Is there anything that you're passionate about which you've been ignoring? Think about that. Remember, if you're passionate about something, you will not just try to settle for good. You will learn more. You will try to become an expert in it, and you will become irreplaceable. That is how passion drives you. Look at the examples around us. Look at the life of Mr. Ratan Tata and Mr. Narayan Murthy. Do you think they followed just a trend and started? Or they work hard because of their passion, and as a result the companies are where they are today, right? So if you're confused whether what you're doing is adding to your career plan that you had in mind, and if you're following your passion, ask yourself these 3 questions. Will I be doing what I'm doing if no one knew about it? Secondly, am I doing it for the sake of the reward, or I'm enjoying the process and learning? Thirdly, will I do it even if it means I need to work hard for a longer period and the big rewards are going to come after some time? Okay? If the answer to these 3 questions is no, then I think you need to revisit your priorities and your plan and check whether you're really following your passion. At the end of it, I just want to tell you that trends are fun, fashion is good, but for a while. But careers built on fashion collapse when the hype dies. So instead of just trying to look successful, work hard to make yourself successful. If you liked this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and pass this video to somebody who you know is chasing the wrong thing. This is Shashikant, and I'll see you in the next video. All the best.